Phoenix in a play-in game. They won that on a big night for Avdia. And that puts them as the #7 seed. And a quick turnover, and Henderson boots it away.
And if you're the home team, having stolen a game on the road, it being 1-1, it is crucial that you start off well to get this crowd involved in this game.
It's Champagnie and Cornette on top. Vassell trying to get free, and there's a whistle, and there's a quick San Antonio foul.
And Kamara, one of the best at taking offensive charges in this league. I mean, he moves his feet chest in front. I mean, it just annoying defense.
Yeah, that's the only kind of defenders that you want to call somebody and be like, please get him off of me.
Clinton three, got it, and that is a good sign for him as he knocks in the three-point shot. It is his second of this series on his 10th deployment. Stephon Castle. And there's Cornette into Klingon with a series of moves. Rebound, Klingon inside. Avdia. He'll face a lot of traffic. Klingon again. Another three. It's Cornette with the rebound.
This place would have went
on the fly.
This place would have went crazy, Kevin. Yeah. He would have knocked that one down.
Castle a fake and a try for two.
And you're going to see a lot of Stephon Castle getting downhill. I love that he did not settle, especially in that first quarter in game 2. He got to the paint.
Avdia was driving. Ball knocked away. Shot clock at 17. What a season it's been. Thiago Splitter had the well-known issue that he had to step aside. Splitter comes in. Here's a three. Henderson knocks it down.
We talked about Candace, his improved jump shot. He's put so much work in. They said he spent about 4 or 5 months just focusing on the details when it came to his jump shot, understanding what was needed from him.
And we were able to talk to Coach Thiago Splitter before the game, and he said Scoot Henderson came into the season with a great offseason, got hurt, and it gave him an opportunity to work on his jump shot, step out on the outside, and watch the game, and it made him better when he came back.
Avdia tries to go in. Cornette will meet him. Back on top to Holiday. Boy, he's had a lot of assists here to get the first 2 games in. Fake three. Avdia no. Nice rebound inside Champagnie. And Castle the other way. Holiday there. The bump and the fadeaway. Klingon another rebound. Avdia on the move. Drew Holiday, oh, with a nice move between the legs, and Klingon and back to Holiday. He'll put up a three. Rebound, Fox, foul, Klingon. Mitch Johnson is the coach, and the youngest head coach in the Western Conference playoffs at 39 years of age. Greg Pop of the Splitter, who he coached with the Spurs. Coach Pop watching back in San Antonio. Castle right there. Klingon thought he had the clean block. It's a foul. It could be number 2. He wants it challenged.
And Castle is motion.
Personally, not attacking the way he wanted to, or having the results the way he wanted to in game 2, and so he's coming out really intentional early in this.
A little bit. Robert Williams coming in a little bit earlier than he normally does, but Williams is a 5 that is a rim roller. He's active, and he can switch 1 to 5 defensively.
Here's Scoot Henderson. De'Aaron Fox is right there. Williams has had 11 points each game. Avdia cuts and drives. It may have been in the cylinder. They'll wipe it away. Interference. Don't count it.
And down to that paint, but just great off-ball movement.
Castle. They'll scoop it off to Cornette. Knocked away. Kamara got it. Back in the hands of Henderson. Three.
And it is on display. And by it, I mean the confidence of Scoot Henderson. Working on that jump shot, having himself averaging 24 points in this playoff series.
Castle to Cornette. Pretty play. They get the 2 inside.
Well, great pass by Castle once again. Putting pressure on the defense, making the defense have to react, and the big is going to step up. And just finding his big.
What a pass and what a finish.
And that is Robert Williams in the half court in a nutshell. Throw it up at the rim and he'll go get it.
Man, it's Fox. Long shot, no. Kamara snares the rebound.
You talk about Robin Williams, you talk about increased minutes. They said they managed his minutes very well throughout the regular season. Just for this moment right here, he's going to have increased minutes tonight with foul trouble back. The big fella.
Champagny, the steal and the two at the other end. Nice transition by San Antonio.
And that was a key. Coach Thiago Splitter said they have to take care of the ball, especially at home. No live ball turnovers.
Williams a screen. And Henderson worked his way with a nice razzle-dazzle move.
And Scoot is starting right where he started off last game. He had 13 first quarter points in game 2. 19 in the first half. He just looks comfortable.
He does, man. He's one of the shifty guys. Once he get down in that paint, as we see Avdia lob it to Williams, but he's just really shifty down in that paint. And one thing Coach said is really important for all the kids out there, he's a student of the game. He watches a lot of film, and he came ready, even after being hurt.
It's Holiday for 3. Fox with the rebound. Here comes De'Aaron Fox, the two-time All-Star. Look at the defense. All over the place. Cornette. Castle aims from 3 over Williams. Nails it. Stephon Castle, last year's Rookie of the Year in the NBA.
I'm a big fan of Stephon Castle. I love a guy who he can score the basketball, but also, too, this is the side of the ball which he really loves. He loves playing defense. He loves mixing it up. And Drew Holiday is he's just tough, man. Switch to the left hand at the last minute.
Like Dwayne Wade there for a second. Fox will drive. And Cornette on top with a nice screen and room for Castle in his 3.
And I love the 3 before that. On that, the ball never touched the paint. You got to put pressure on the Blazers defense. And on the backside, Stephon Castle can take that 3.
You know, he was feeling it on that Kansas.
It was a heat check.
It was one of them heat checks early.
Avdia, nice dribble. Inside, double. Knocked away Cornette. Holiday on top. Kamara, 3. No. But it's back to Holiday. Taking it in. Driving on Fox. In the wing. Avdia, 3. No. Cornette the rebound.
And the Blazers are getting good looks from beyond, but just shooting 28% in the regular season, or 30% from 3 in the regular season.
Fox will put that in with a nice move to get that shot away.
Sound like my three-point percentage from my career, Candace.
By the way, when Wembanyama doesn't play, Fox averages 8 more points a game. Holiday inside. Nice defense by the Spurs, swatting the ball away. Champagny leads the drive. Castle on the move. Got tripped up. Down he goes. Hurt his hand. It's fast. Castle on top. Henderson will be on him. Carter Bryant has checked in the game for the first time for the Spurs. A turnover with Grant into Williams. And picked up on the play by Keldon Johnson. Just awarded the 6th man award in the NBA. Castle down the lane. Oh, he flew high.
And hit Stephon Castle hanging out in the middle of the floor. You got to pick him up earlier when he gets ahead of steam. Good luck.
He's got 9 quick points, and the Spurs have tied it at 15. Long shot, Henderson, no. Rebound, snared inside, Johnson.
Well, this is how you attack your first playoff game as a young fella. Live in the paint, go where you comfortable are, as Keldon Johnson, to try to do the same thing, but you live in the paint, you make sure you play to your strengths early on.
The rookie Carter Bryant, just things that Mitch Johnson told you, Candace, before the game about him not being in, with Henderson driving hard, knocked away, and here they come again, the Spurs, with a drive and a lean, and Harper trying to get it. And a foul called on San Antonio.
And who took the charge? None other than the leader in charge is taken right here. And passing. And so far, the Spurs have moved the ball from side to side, and they've gotten up and down in fast break.
Avdia on top. Champagny will defend. There's a defensive 3. With 4:09 to go here in the first.
Nah, but in the playoffs, the physicality steps up.
Yeah, you got to play through it right there.
Avdia into Johnson, the foul called. Keldon Johnson will pick it up.
Well, you got to keep going. You got to keep doing it. You got to let them know that you've arrived and this is who you are, but you got to show everyone that you're willing to continue to take those hits.
Abdi at the line again. Portland is led by as many as 5. So we welcome our new audience watching the Rockets and the Lakers. Good evening from Portland. A tied series and a terrific fan base in the playoffs for the Blazers in 5 years. San Antonio tonight without Victor Wembanyama. A Game 2 concussion. Outside, here's the shot. Carter Bryant can't hit. Rebound by Grant. And here come the Blazers, who won Game 2. In the corner, Scoot Henderson coming off a 31-point Game 2 for Portland. He'll dance on Carter and put up a 2. Rebound inside. It's Stephon Castle with the rebound. Blazers lost Game 1, 111-98. Harper will take the 3. It is up and down. Big-time shot for San Antonio.
What a luxury to have. Number 2 pick coming in off the bench, knocking down threes. He's one of those guys that can defend to make your squad better.
Williams. Jack hammers it home. Second one tonight. And every time it's thrilling to see him fly.
They got an amazing connection. I thought he lost the ball. It went so high. It felt like it was going to be a turnover. Just the connection between those two. They had a big lob at the end of Game 2 that kind of put the game.
He's going to play more minutes.
He is definitely that defensive anchor and offensively as well. So without him, we got to see what kind of game they're going to bring. They've had success without him throughout the regular season, and the playoffs is different, but they're handling it good early on.
Well, you're going to see, based off of help side, Wemby is one of the best help side defenders. And it doesn't matter if you get into the paint and he's out of the lane. With his length and athleticism, he can block it. So I look for Portland to go to the lane, and, geez, Stephon Castles.
He is living.
Just right into Rob Williams with a nice spin move, and Williams, I think, got hit in the chops. Slow to come back the other way. Timeout taken. The Blazers have taken it. Williams this series, but
you talk about clutch, Mr. Clutch, Dame time.
Holiday takes it in on Johnson.
Great play out of the break to get Holiday downhill to his strong hand, which is his left hand. But shout out to Rip City. They finally get playoff basketball back after 5 years. Shout out to this crowd in the city.
Champagny 3. Got it. Now he takes about 75% of his shots from downtown, so he's a guy that has just given San Antonio their first lead tonight.
Well, the Spurs depend heavily on getting the ball in the paint. Champagny does a great job of opening things up to allow his rim drivers.
Look at them swarm off Dia inside. In the corner, Grant 3.
It just feels like Drew Holiday makes all the right reads and all the right plays. I know Coach has to feel so much confidence knowing that he has a guy that can settle them at any moment.
Castle takes it in. Kamara defending. Kamara draws the...
It was year 3, actually. You remember.
Castle's a 73% free throw shooter. Let's take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule tomorrow. Peacock and NBC. Pistons, Magic, Thunder, Suns. Go to NBA.com. Visit the NBA app. This crew was in Minneapolis last night watching the Wolves again go right at Denver and take it 2-1 lead over Jokic and the Nuggets.
And the key was physicality for Key Wolves. And honestly, the Blazers, you're the home team, and you're trying to go up 2-1 on an upper seed. You got to bring the physicality and get to the paint.
Harper with a nice lunge.
Can I just say this out? This is my first back-to-back in 7 years, guys.
Look at the drive here. Holiday in traffic and got it to go. In his 20th season in the NBA. 6 for Drew Holiday.
And he's a guy you want on your team. You don't want to play against him. You want him on your team because he impacts winning.
Harper 3, no. It's a rebound. Blazers have it. 2 for 1 here. Here's Holiday going inside. Williams, a nice catch and a foul as he was shoved. As San Antonio had a foul to get.
About somebody that has been in every playoff situation. He impacts winning. Milwaukee impacts winning. Boston Celtics. He's a guy that will defend one-on-one and then also come down and organize your offense.
Kamara drives. Williams cleans it up. So Klingon is on the bench with 2 early fouls, and Williams has come in, and he has starred. He's had 2 consecutive games of 11 points apiece, 6 tonight, 7-1 run by the Blazers. Difference of about 6 seconds, 5.5 seconds. Game clock, shot clock. It's De'Aaron Fox back in the game. Holiday there. Fox sets in the corner. It's a three, and it's put down, and Cornette knocks it through.
Yeah, once they touch the paint, it changes everything. We talked about it even last night in Minnesota. Once you get in the paint, that inside-out three right there, as they, ooh.
Oh, no, they had a shot there at the end on the missed three by Rob Williams.
And impacting shots at the rim, his activity on offense as a lob threat. So we've seen in that first quarter his impact.
Shaden Sharp is in, Thibault is in, Clingan back in, and here goes a beautiful pass on a drive and a finish right there by the man replacing Wembanyama tonight, Luke Cornette. Puts it down, and Cornette now has got 7. Grant over Cornette. Rebound picked up and claimed down there by Thibault, who's in the game for the first time for the Blazers.
But then
is in the game. Holiday remains on the floor. That's the Blazer foul. Here with the ball now is De'Aaron Fox. He'll take the shot over Thibault. Rebound inside Clingan, lost it. The nice aggressive move inside by Cornette. That may be a 3rd foul on Clingan if they call it on the big center. They'll pick up number 1. On top, Harrison Barnes, who hurt his left wrist the other night, but he's back in playing tonight.
Once again, Drew Holiday doing an incredible job. We talked about as Dylan Harper gets down the paint where San Antonio is living. Drew Holiday doing a great job on Vassell, just making it tough on him, top blocking him, getting into him, not giving him any airspace.
Outside, Thibault 3. And Vassell will collect the loose ball.
And the Spurs picking and choosing what they want to live with. They want to protect the paint. Portland's going to have to knock down a couple threes to loosen it up as Vassell on that side gets going with his first bucket of the game.
Vassell coming off a double-double, his 2nd this season. 16 points, 12 rebounds in game 2. It's a 7-0 San Antonio run. Outside, Holiday will drill a three and bring the Blazers to within 2. The other end, Vassell, 3, no. And the rebound collected by Thibault. And now here's Holiday.
The patience right here, Candace, making sure that he gets the spot he want to get to. He doesn't do, oh, as he turns the ball over. I think that was bad luck for him.
Vassell.
A little miscommunication between Clingan and Drew Holiday, but a rare mistake for the savvy vet.
You don't make many.
38% shooting for the Blazers. And finding inside Shaden Sharp. With a rebound by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs on the move. And the trailing Cornette, who's hit a 3 tonight, sets the screen. Fox in traffic. Cornette inside, grabs it. Outside, corner, Barnes, no on the 3. Thibault the rebound.
And the Spurs doing a great job in the half court, keeping the Blazers out of what they want to do offensively. They can't get the ball from side to side, even without Wembanyama looming in the paint.
Vassell picked up the foul with the bump into, and he picks up his 2nd. Sharp driving, Fox defending. Kick out. Grant will take it in, slicing into the paint, over Cornette. And inside, he got it. Grant
Is going because they're going to need him. They're going to win.
They're dealing with the sore left foot. He's been on a minutes restriction. He had 5 points in game 2, 5 points in game 1. Grant now with 6 in the early going here in game 3. Vassell chipping his way. Sharp was there. Castle will drive. Holiday in the way. The fadeaway. Perfect. Fouled.
Stephon Castle.
Boy, is he good.
What did he have for breakfast this morning? Just in terms of his...
In the middle of the year, don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app. Tap to watch games live. Break down the stats shaping the game and go behind. Clingan trying to get a hand on it. Cornette will control it, even though it wasn't pretty. He's a champion, Cornette is. He's been one of the best backup centers this season in the NBA.
Just a
and when
true
he is
professional.
filled in for Wembanyama, they have won. Castle bumped as he fired. And a foul.
Again.
Scoot Henderson will come in. For those just joining us, we talked earlier about it. Henderson had 31 in game 2. Fox positions over Sharp. And De'Aaron Fox has just given San Antonio, with his 4 points, their biggest lead here in Game 3.
Well, that's what we talked about. We talked about De'Aaron Fox and also Castle. These two guards, when Wemby's out, both of their production is sharp. Oof. Meet me up top. Both of their production goes up. They both get ultra aggressive, and it's good to see them attacking at the same time.
Portland's bench has been great so far. Plus 9 points. Castle weaving, trying to feed. Out of the reach of the big man Cornette. The other way. Holiday. 3. Timeout San Antonio. 1-point game.
He did for this franchise in general. I mean, it was just an honor to know him.
Here's Stephon Castle. A game-high 15 points. Holiday is on it. It's Cornette.
And they made the switch with Holiday guarding Castle now. As Holiday started off on De'Aaron Fox, kind of neutralized him a bit, and now the coach is like, hey, go pick up Castle. He's doing work this first half.
He guarded Vassell, he guarded Fox. Now I need you to go guard Castle.
Holiday 3.
And score. And I need you to score, Candace, at the same time. He's doing everything, a little bit of everything. You have vets like Drew Holiday that kind of helps settle you. You have a lot of confidence. He's bringing confidence into these young guys who haven't been in this position a lot.
Blazers have 7 threes. Spurs have 5. It's Castle driving, stutter-stepping, jabbing, and it's Cornette cleaning it up for 2 more. Cornette has continued to be effective. 9 points in place of Wembanyama. That basket stops the 8-0 run by the Blazers and ties this game, and went right from high school to the G League. And then a high pick by the Blazers. Holiday works his way into the paint.
Can we get a tracker on a Holiday run? He has taken over here early in this second quarter.
Scoot Henderson, Holiday, hold on, Thibault off balance, flying backwards. Never suggested for those young people.
Score all over, but you also talking about a guy on the defensive end of the floor that can guard 1 through 5.
Spend time in the G League, and people were questioning whether he was going to be able to be an effective guard in this year, in this league. So to see his growth this year, it is as a result of Drew Holiday.
Halfway through the second quarter, Keldon Johnson works on Thibault with a twist and a turn and a shot, and Cornette trying to put it in. He thought he was hammered inside. No call. Holiday the other way. Holiday was 17, a game high. 3, Henderson, no. Rebound, Harper. And the 6th man of the year, slicing inside into Klingon. Leans, the reverse, and picked up by Thibault out of bounds. Was the ball out of play? It'll be San Antonio's ball. Playing. He's a rookie, and he's looking.
That's
an offensive foul, and it goes on San Antonio.
That's 3 offensive fouls that Kamara has drawn in this first half.
And Castle picks up his 2nd foul.
Yeah, Kamara.
Henderson 3. And Portland's on a 15-2 run. A move by Castle, a screen by Bryant. The 3 won't go. A lunging rebound, Avdia, who is 0-5, driving into Castle. Jarred, drives, layup. Williams had a hand on it, out of bounds. It will be San Antonio's ball.
And Avdia putting his head down, used to getting to the free throw line. In this series, only 15% of his points are coming from the free throw line. During the regular season, 30%.
Isn't that amazing, that number? Wow.
Well, the physicality of the playoffs, the refs do not call fouls the same in the regular season as they do in the playoffs.
Castle trying to bulldoze. Carter will launch a 3. Bryant can't get it. It's picked up in the corner by Harper. Stephon Castle, a fake. A drive.
Can't stop playing.
And an easy dunk.
You can't stop playing. You don't hear a whistle. Play to the whistle.
Avdia. 0-6. He's got 3 points off the line. Makes the move, the fake, the drive. And fouled as he takes it in. The All-Star, Denny Avdia.
Let's see if those sneaks came off the ground, Candace.
2 straight games of 11 apiece. Games 1 and game 2 in San Antonio. It's De'Aaron Fox. Carter Bryant. Keldon Johnson doubled inside. Rebound, Robert Williams. Taken away by Dylan Harper. Back outside. Bryant will drive. Stop. Lean. Layup. No. Rebound, Williams gobbles up the ball. Avdia on the move. Look at the speed. The drive. No. Knocked away from behind. Counted for two.
And it's a freight train right there. Coming downhill. Fast with aggression.
Blazers the biggest lead of the night of 8. Fox on top. Avdia the defense. Carter Bryant 3. Rebound. Avdia got a hand on it. Gobbled in by Bryant. 3. Vassell. Bullseye.
And Williams, you have your center out. Williams got to get back in there and help his squad rebound as the best 3 comes off of an offensive rebound.
It's just collective effort right here by San Antonio. It's Henderson. He got a heater. He has a heater.
Henderson with 4.
No hesitation. His confidence, Candace, is out this roof right now. The way he's playing, but he's not taking a lot of forward shots. He's taking it within the offense and within himself.
6 on the clock. It's Vassell over Henderson. Tipped and won by Carter Bryant. Back outside. Fox triple. With a congested lane of
Shooter.
Wow. Down went the defense. Ball was knocked away on the Fox shot. Rob Williams came over to erase it. Moments ago. There's a dead ball foul. It goes on Kamara. Castle grinding his way inside. Lot of fakes. Ball knocked away. Second block by Williams. The speed of Henderson. Avdia inside.
Turnover. Trailblazers are able.
Haven't been able to go down.
Deflected by Williams. Out of bounds. Shot clock at 11.
Well, good luck scoring against a team that takes you out of your first action. That's what Coach Johnson said. They're not going to be able to come down and be comfortable and swing the ball. They're going to have to get into their first side.
You're right. Joining us late, Victor Wembanyama out. Concussion protocol still. There was a shot in late play. Fox will put up a 3, and he'll drill it home from outside. That stops a 23-7 Blazer run.
Yeah, they're going to
need a 7-point game, Dwayne.
Sorry, Kevin. They're going to need more of that out of De'Aaron Fox. Like you said, when Wemby does not play, he averages about 8 more points. His three-point percentage goes up about 8 more percent. So they're definitely going to need more of that out of De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, off balance, contorting up a shot as he was in a blender inside the paint, and the foul called on Fox. That is number 2. Avdia again to the free throw line.
And potentially in this first half, Avdia has the opportunity to knock down more free throws in this first half than he has the entire.
Them who you are, and he's been relentless every time he comes down the floor. He's attacking. He's putting pressure.
You can't make mistakes with the Spurs. You gotta chip into this. You cannot turn it over. You gotta get good shots on goal.
Castle with a burst into the paint, into Holiday. A fake by Williams, knocked away. Rob. Stephon Castle.
That little deceleration step that is now taking over in the NBA.
We're approaching a minute to go in the first half. Avdia with it. Fox with the defense. He'll put on the brakes and put up a 2. Williams trying to grab it. Castle will find it. Fox, Champagnie, here's a 3, good!
And right there, De'Aaron Fox, sometimes you gotta play with pace, but you gotta play under control right there, finding Champagnie on that 3.
Bonus both ways now as Avdia will make a move, bumping into Fox. Shot clock at 6. Spinning, twirling, firing, fouled.
First foul for De'Aaron Fox. That's his 3rd.
It's a couple nights, triple header yesterday and tonight.
Shout out to the studio. Then they're working long hours. Shout out to all our guys and Taylor in the studio. We see y'all.
Fox weaving, driving, bumping, scoring inside. Oh, it's an offensive foul. Wipe it away. Fox with the foul.
It's like that. You take the brunt of the foul and you get called for the foul.
Jesus.
All right, here's Fox at the line in a conversation with Abdia.
Abdia said, look at my tooth.
Yeah, look at this tooth. Think I want to go around looking like this? Fox. Final seconds, no shot clock, just the game clock. Abdia and Castle. Castle with 19. Grant! Jeremy Grant nails the three. Fox the other way, flies. Robert Williams erases the shot. What about Rob Williams?
Them trying to get De'Aaron Fox going, especially downhill, because they're going to need his offensive production.
It's Vassell. It's a three. It's a Klingon rebound.
Well, to your point, I mean, the first play, De'Aaron Fox come out and shoot a long three. Abdia come down their first play. He gets all the way in the paint and give his big fella who was in foul trouble a lob to get him in the game.
Abdia triple, and that's a good sign. He just gave the Blazers their biggest lead tonight on his second make from the floor in 9 tries.
Well, if you're Portland and Abdia is 2 of 9 from the field and has basically lived at the free throw line, and you're up by 11 points, you're feeling pretty good.
Henderson just bumped Castle on that shot.
Yeah, Abdia has been doing a great job since we had that conversation about him stop complaining and start playing for this team.
Henderson is third. Vassell with a shot from 2. The tip-in try. And it's picked up by Klingon. Cornette couldn't get it. Wembanyama is out tonight. Concussion protocol. Corner. Kamara. No. Rebound. Champagny. It's off to the high-flying Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Triple away. Rebound. Abdia. Abdia will take it. A dance into Fox. Out to Klingon. Setting it up.
Klingon got away with one right there.
Abdia, another 3. Rebound, Champagny. Fox, Castle, and back to De'Aaron. Vassell across the wing, Champagny in the corner. Ice ball rotation, shot clock at 7, and a Castle triple.
Castle has come up big, 22 points thus far. He's been the engine on the offensive end, got them started off well in the first quarter and is doing that here in the third.
Castle had 17 in game 1, 18 in game 2, 22 tonight. Klingon, handoff. Holiday, big night scoring. Castle defends the 3 from Drew.
And Drew said there's one that, and he has silenced every run that the Spurs try to go on.
Wow.
It's like he take it upon himself every time the Spurs get on that run, Candace, to kind of hush and calm everything down. But that's the presence of a veteran. The vets are having a nice playoff run right now. I'm loving this.
Champagny has 10. Klingon will try to parachute in. Couldn't get it on the rebound. Fox down court. Athletic try. Lunging Castle out of bounds. Turnover San Antonio.
And the Spurs, again, what do I always love this time of year, D-Wade? A jump zone. The Spurs going zone.
Works his way with the jab into the paint. Abdia, Klingon, Cornette is there. Shot clock at 6. The hold. We could see it a mile away, and a foul called is...
Man. When you sit right here, you get to see how big...
San Antonio won 62 games this season. They're number 2 seed against the 7 seed Blazers. Champagny got the screen, fires the 3, and a foul call.
Fouls on three-point shooters that way. What do you do?
Into Kamara, Champagny. Klingon's got the rebound. He's grabbed 6. Got the screen. Here's Holiday chiseling, firing, and scoring. Drew Holiday, 22 for him.
Patience is power, and Drew Holiday proves that game in and game out. Just getting to that mid-range.
Kessel over Klingon. Klingon the rebound. Avdia.
Watch out.
Rocketing down court. Wow, what a play down. Oh, he goes down hard. Avdia, another free throw. He's had a lot. Going to the bench, Dylan Harper will come in. Keldon Johnson will come in for the San Antonio Spurs. That's the 21st free throw attempt for Portland. 7 of 9, San Antonio. Avdia from the line, 10 of 12. And 15 points. But only 2 of 10 from the floor. Good pass. Here's Vassell, 16-footer. Klingon with another rebound. And Holiday, the two guards, Kessel and Holiday, 22 apiece. Great matchup tonight. Avdia. It's picked off. Intercepted on the play by Harper. Flies bursting, fouled.
Avdia got down in the paint. You got to put it up.
Holiday. Avdia. Kessel there. Grant is in. Avdia takes it into a thicket of defenders. Here comes Holiday. Back outside. Grant three. No, it's off. And a rebound. Kessel had it. Loose inside. Vassell gets it. And here comes San Antonio. Look at Cornette. Run the floor. Fouled on the play. Grant swipes.
Yeah, and the Spurs, a young team. You've seen that blueprint with the Thunder, acquiring a lot of draft picks, being able to build back your franchise. Missed the playoffs for 7 years, but I have a feeling they're going to be in the playoffs for quite some time now.
Klingon on top, looking for a cutter. Whistle away from the ball. Henderson was trying to move, and it was downstairs. And
Blazer team, they got a great mix of young and older players with some experience.
Grant to Klingon. Cornette is there. Klingon grabs the miss. It's a foul. With a gambling San Antonio defense trying to thrash at that ball, knock it away. Foul goes on Cornette, number 3. I think he hurt his hand, too. He's rubbing his left hand. Henderson over Johnson. It's a 3. Rebound, Cornette.
His misses look good.
It's Kessel. Keldon Johnson. It's Cornette. Screen. Weaving Kessel. Shot clock at 7. And the rebound by Holiday. Screen by Klingon. Holiday, 3. Oh, he's a flamethrower! He has been right on target. 10 of 13, 5 threes. And he's got 25 for the game for Portland.
No wasted motion, Candace. Like you said, patient is power when it comes to Drew. Just getting to his spots, shooting his shots.
Vassell the miss. Klingon in the corner. Kamara, 3. Rebound Vassell. Left high. Grab the ball. And he's a one-man fast break until he runs into Holiday. On the floor, makes the steal off to Grant. The bump into Cornette. The swipe at the ball and a foul inside.
You talk about Drew Holiday on one end, wherever he goes.
I mean, just incredible. He goes from Milwaukee to Boston to wears a Blazer uniform.
And Allie Clifton, a wonderful night at 25 points for Drew Holiday.
The only thing I would add to that, guys, is this goes back to even observing him in the play-in win over Phoenix, Kevin. No matter what's happening, good or bad, throughout the course of the game, Drew Holiday remains even-keeled at all times. And it's a message he gives his guys all the while. He says, I'm just reminding them to embrace his experience and have fun with it. Certainly doing that right now.
San Antonio struggling in this quarter, 2 of 13 from the floor. In the corner, it's a 3, and it will go down the hatch from Dylan Harper.
And Dylan Harper is growing up before our eyes right here. He is coming in and making an impact. Kamara.
A little trash talk at the end of that, too, Ken.
I like it.
I like it.
It's Fox, got the screen. Harper here, screen on Grant. Shot clock down to 7. Keldon Johnson bulldozing and feeding outside. Now inside with a drive, and he played it well. That's the rookie Dylan Harper for 2.
And Harper not settling and taking a contested shot, getting to the paint.
4 to play in the 3rd. Series tied at 1-1.
Did you
Holiday with a spin, won't drop. And Harper.
Just patient.
Patient, man.
Johnson in full stride, whacked by Klingon, foul Klingon.
I like the offense that the Spurs.
A game in the regular year, 7 in game 2, 3 in game 1.
No, with the cowboy hats on. That was just a real cool moment. That's when you know they know their guy.
He loves the area. Avdia shifting gears. Holiday, Grant, the stutter step and the drive into Fox, the feed to Williams perhaps, or was it a rebound? Either way, they lose it, and they come the other way with the shell to Fox. Stutter stepping Harper, takes it in, a burst oozing into the defense.
And De'Aaron Fox needs to make his presence known to close out this quarter right here. He has to be aggressive.
Carter Bryant, step back, 3, close, Williams, bucket. Bryant.
Tough shot. Should have felt like he could have shot the first one. But what do I know? I'm sitting over here. Great shot by Carter Bryant.
10-2 run by San Antonio. Holiday over the cell, 3. It's picked up, and here comes Harper. Surrounded by white jerseys, takes it into the thicket of players. Whacked as he flew. Hits the deck hard, 2:43 in the 3rd. And the 3rd foul on Jeremy Grant. Still, Harper is at the line. And Harper again. 11-2 run by San Antonio.
I was just going to say, it's just so good to see Coach Pop, see him back in the gym, back around it. So it's just so good to see him back out there.
Ime Udoka, of course, at Houston. Also on that Popovich tree. Avdia giving you a great move, scooping it off. No. It's amazing he got free, but he gave you a move with every part, and it didn't convert, and it's back to the Spurs.
And let's see how the Blazers handle the non-Drew Holiday minutes without him out there to settle their offense.
Good point. Harper inside. A lot of congestion. It's a Rod Williams rebound. He has collected 7. Grant the other way. Henderson with the ball. Avdia barging ahead. Down the lane. Oh, he was going to the rim, and he was met at the iron, and a foul called.
And up until that point, this small Spurs lineup has given the Blazers offense a little bit of problem. Avdia.
Hold on here a second. Hold on just a second. I remember Dwayne Wade and Doug Collins and I calling your games early in your career. They don't know how much, and this is early in your career, Doug said, how much longer can Dwayne Springfield, so clearly, and as a champion.
It worked out, but it's going to hurt later.
Yeah, you see the way he walks.
It's going to hurt later.
Doug would always say, I don't know how he's going to survive. Keldon Johnson circling, spinning, hooking, no. Carter Bryant inside, stripped of the ball, but picked up by San Antonio, and a 3 is down the hole by Keldon Johnson.
And right there, just extra effort to get to that ball, keeps your team within 4, and you go on a run.
Without Fox and Castle really putting an imprint on this 3rd quarter, they're only down 4.
Fox drives, no. They fight for it inside, and picked up, and another 2 by Harper.
He's
right
open.
Now, an undersized Spurs team with Wemby out is up.
Man.
Spurs working their way back in this game.
Yeah, Dylan Harper doesn't look like a rookie, man. He's attacking. He's playing downhill with force.
3, Grant, no. Each team shooting 41%. Harper snares it. And then it's a 1-point game. Harper, 76. We're tied. 17 points, Harper. 12 in the third. Under a minute to go. Henderson careens into the defensive Harper and gets it to go.
And Henderson having some words right there. A technical foul.
That's what happens by game 3, Candace. Start to build that dislike. It is happening in front of our eyes. In a competitive way, though.
Fox and Murray. Fox probes and knocks it in. Full court pressure here by the Spurs. It's into Scoot Henderson. Henderson against Harper. Up, off, and the quarter has come to a close. But the San Antonio Spurs working his way in, thrashing his way for the shot. Williams got it, and Henderson will finish it off. That's the way the fourth quarter starts.
I got respect for that coaching staff for coming out and calling that play isolation with Henderson and Harper, knowing they just had a little back and forth, a couple technical fouls. Way to give him an ISO on him.
Fox will try to plunge into the paint. On the wing, a Harper three. Good! What a shot!
And Harper shows 3 fingers to the bench of the Blazers. I'm sure they didn't have this on their bingo card of Harper coming in off the bench already with 20 points.
Good feed in. Williams will slam over Champagny on the feed from Holiday.
And you ask how you counter the small Spurs lineup. It's that man right there, but it's more so Drew Holiday being able to make those passes out of the pick and roll.
Fox misses the triple. Holiday with the ball. Trying to survive those minutes with Holiday on the bench, been very tough, but he's back in there now, starting the fourth quarter, and he's working on De'Aaron Fox. Chiseling, working, nudging, fouled.
Mark Williams, Candace, right there.
You're not calling him Bob, you're calling him Robert. Mr. Robert, he's playing like this.
Wheeling across the lane, Champagny rebound. Harper.
Oh, he's going.
Into Holiday, look at him dive and score!
Man, he's smooth with it, too.
The other way they fly, that won't go in. On a good-looking play that will not go from Shaedon Sharpe. Williams, whose jersey is being held. Avdia takes it in, grinding. Williams almost had it, trying to save it. Back on top. Here comes Sharpe, a floater on the fly. Puts it down and ties the game.
And great hustle by Williams to get this. Avdia doing everything he can to draw a foul to get back to the line.
Carter Bryant. Fox with the ball. Holiday's on him. Champagny is screen. Switch on D. Shot clock at 6. Fox. Champagny trying to tee one up, but it was swiped on the play by Holiday.
That's the wrong guy right there. Do not put that ball in front of him. He will take it. And on the other end, Robert Williams just making winning plays.
Holiday drives. 27 points for Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday puts everybody in their natural positions. He calms down the offense and has made his impact early already.
Who knew we needed to see Drew Holiday out of that role where he was just in a corner a lot in Boston?
It's Fox. Oh, knocked away. Henderson, Champagny retrieves. Shot clock at 1. He's got a fire way outside. No. Avdia tries for the rebound. Keldon Johnson gobbles it up. 3. Harper. Good!
And Dylan Harper is unconscious. Just the hustle play to come up with that tip to get the catch and shoot 3.
And he's got a career high 25 points. Avdia on top. Champagny will defend. Scoot Henderson. The handle. Leans. Knocked away. Whistle on the play. And a travel.
Yeah. You know he did something. You know what it was. And then on the other end, just getting to the paint and just doing what he continues to do, shield off the defense to get that bucket.
Harper again, weaving, feeding. Against Henderson, he'll drive. And slam it down.
Let's go.
Avdia, cross court. Henderson, three, no. Rebound, Cornette. And off to Champagny. Cornette with 10 rebounds tonight for San Antonio. Castle. Swerving, got bushwhacked on the play by Sharp.
And right here.
Tell him why you mad, son.
Castle, three.
And you wouldn't even notice that that's a first basket by Stephon Castle here in the second half because of Dylan Harper's ability to take over.
Crossover. Avdia. It's short. He took it over the rookie Carter Bryant. And Harper the other way. Accelerates. And Castle. Deflected. And the ball was tipped that time on the pass by Holiday, who comes the other way. Klingon open, three. And the rebound.
I don't like that shot right there for him.
Kamara, three, no. Cornette trying to get it. Loose inside. Grabbed by Bryant. 8-0 run by the Spurs, and they've got it again. It's Champagny. And now Castle. Under 7 to go. Castle boring his way into the lane and knocks down the deuce. It's the big...
For the guards, we didn't know Dylan Harper was going to jump into the battle with everyone else, but it's good to see Castle come back in the game, get his rhythm going because he's going to be big down the stretch.
Holiday was off. Bryant collects it. 6.5 to go.
And talk about the Spurs staying with their game plan. They understand the Blazers are 28th in three-point field goal percentage during the regular season. The numbers level off. They hit 10 in the first half, but right now they're trying to live by the three, and they're dying by it.
Castle with 27. Up, hit, fouled.
D-Wade, we